Alright.
I just got deja vu.
Yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah. Because we're sitting in the same spot.
It's doing the same goddamn thing we just did.
I know. I noticed even on the videos you did at like the conventions and stuff, you're always on that side.
I'm just comfortable this way because this here is my punching arm.
And I feel like I'm always driving.
Alright. Big and Stupid Game Reviews.
This isn't the driving side.
No, Stupid Jay.
Wow. Maybe we're both stupid.
And apparently Stupid Mike as well today.
Wow.
And my cat's drinking tequila. Get out of here.
Okay. So I'm Big Mike and also stupid. I'm Big and Stupid Mike. And that's Stupid Jay. Today we're reviewing Max Payne 3 for the love of God.
Yes. I think we're both going to agree for the most part. And disagree on a lot of things, like always. But my favorite thing is, of course, the way the game looks. The game looks good.
Yeah. It sure does.
And I do like the story. I know you don't.
I don't.
It gets predictable, but for the most part, I like it. It didn't have as many plot holes as I was expecting, but they're definitely there. But
I was just surprised that they made this game.
Yes, was I.
The second one, how long ago was that?
10 years, easy.
And nobody cared.
That's because it wasn't as good as the original. It was good, but not as good as the original.
No, but nobody even cared about the first one. Like, I never hear anybody like, oh yeah, I love the Max Payne games. And then they made that stupid Marky Mark movie, and it just seems like a franchise that doesn't need to be around anymore.
I don't know.
Anyway.
No, I agree. This was a franchise that shouldn't have been touched. That's for sure. It should have been left to die in its own glory. It was fine. Didn't need to be touched. And when Rockstar touches everything, it has to become some sort of noir, nitty-gritty, same recycled bullshit story crap you play in every goddamn Rockstar, and then get it shitty controls. I think the controls are shitty.
I thought the controls were fine. The thing that turned me off was the grittiness. I mean, I've never seen anything grittier than this game. The story in this game, I was like, I described it to one of my friends as grittier than a sand and pebble enema. It's the grittiest thing I have ever seen. I mean, from the second the game starts, the intro movie just turned me right off. Because it's like, I know that this game is not going to have a single second of lightheartedness in it. And it didn't.
No.
There's not 1 second where there's anything except grit going into your eyes.
Yeah. Well, that's all they know how to do. That is all they know how to do.
And if that's your thing, they apparently, because I've heard from people the story, wow, mature, and Rockstar is the only one who can do it. I've heard people say that. And it's just not my thing.
Basically, why I think it's a good story is because I could see this as an actual film. Like, you would see this as a Hollywood big budget film. That'd be a decent movie with decent actors.
Yeah.
It was well written, it was well acted, and and that was it. The things that I hated was all the inner dialogue that Max does. He does that in the first 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
I know that, I realized that, I expected that. I didn't expect a literal 9-minute introduction of self-pitying bullshit.
Yeah.
And it never stops.
Nope.
It's repetitive, and it's the same thing, and then you just don't want to fucking deal with it anymore.
Ugh.
Max Payne 3 is not the sequel to Max Payne 1 and 2. This is Grand Theft Auto 4.5, because that's how this played, this is how it felt, other than me stealing cars and being open world, because this is so linear, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
You can't get lost, it's impossible, because you're walking in a straight line the whole goddamn game. But obviously, we're not going to talk about what we like, because there's obviously not much.
There's not. I mean, you said something about the controls. I mean, as far as the pointing and shooting and making things die, it worked. The bullet time worked.
The bullet time works. The
jumping,
bullet dive was fine.
The diving, and it sort of reminded me of Wet, which I liked. With the auto aim at the one, and then the slow motion aim at the other one, it was good.
Yeah. No, that worked. The cover system I thought was garbage.
Well, if you're using the cover system in a Max Payne game, you're not doing it right. You're supposed to be.
Well, the problem is because you die way too easily in this game. way too fucking easily. So I'm using the cover system all the time, and I just thought it worked like crap. The reticle is a period, which is absolutely retarded and difficult to even see. I had to put on the auto aim just so I could kill a guy, because I literally couldn't see the period that I have to use. So I found out later in the game, a buddy let me know that I had to use, if you go to the options, you might want to use this if you play this game anyway, go to the options, you can use gun-specific reticles. And then, like for example, if you use the shotgun, you'll get a big shotgun-style reticle, or whatever. Because if not, you're stuck with the period for every goddamn gun, and I couldn't see the period.
Oh.
It was a pain in the ball sack.
I didn't have any problems with the aiming or anything, but yeah, it was just, as far as it goes, it's a third-person shooter, and if that's your sort of thing, I mean, I can see people liking this game.
Well, yeah,
because it's a shooter, and if you like that sort of gritty, you know, mature story, I can see people liking it. It just, for me, I mean, it is dark, and it starts dark, and it gets darker.
I don't mind dark. I like dark. I'm fine with it. But I don't want it to be the self-pitying bullshit and watching a guy drink himself to death for 12 hours. It's boring. It's fucking boring.
Well, and again, it's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. This is a Rockstar game. All Rockstar games are exactly the fucking same. They can't deviate away from their fucking system. You know, this is got all types of press before it was released. It's going to get all types of press after it's released. We're probably the only reviewers out there right now that are giving it not a great review.
Yeah, well,
because everyone's like, this game's perfect, and I'm reading this stuff. I read shit, and I'm not going to say which magazine I read, but they don't know what they're talking about, and it says like, Game Informer, this is perfect. This system works perfectly. I'm like, I had nothing but problems with that. I had nothing but problems with this. Oh, that's right. You're Rockstar whores like everyone else is. It's like a Halo game.
Yeah,
Halo gives you the same thing every game.
Yeah, but the Halo games are good.
I'm not going to say that, but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
every game.
It's definitely the same thing.
So people are going to be like, it's perfect every single time, when it's nothing but the same rehashed stuff.
Well, if it works to begin with.
I know, but I'm saying this is the same rehashed stuff we've played a million times, a million other games. There's better games to recommend for cheaper and more fun.
Yeah.
And this gave us multiplayer, and that's another thing they pushed. I didn't play it because I was so fed up with this game at the end, I couldn't bring myself to play it. I know I should have, but I couldn't do it.
Oh, I played it a lot. The multiplayer. I'm a big fan of the no, I can't even lie about it.
I know that's a lie.
No, but
I don't think the game is awful.
No, it's not.
I just don't think it's great.
It's definitely not as great. See, a lot of the game reviewers, Metacritic. Are you trying to do that long enough so that it stays, so that will be the default picture?
I really had nothing better to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so now I lost my train of thought.
Something about Metacritics.
Metacritic and Game Informer and IGN, they don't mind. I don't know. I mean, we don't get paid by these companies.
Yeah.
No matter what anybody thinks, we don't get paid.
I will though. I will totally blow myself out for money.
Yeah, if Rockstar wants to pay us, I'll totally give it.
If IGN wants to hire us, I'll totally do it. I'll leave my family. For that.
I'll give anybody a good review if they pay me.
Yeah.
But until then, I'm just going to give everything bad reviews because nothing comes out that I like.
Well, I'm just going to be honest about it.
But yeah, those guys. If you like something. And you get the same thing over and over again, yeah, you're going to keep giving it a good review because it's the same thing. I'm so tired of that same thing that I need something different.
Yeah.
And even RPGs, which I normally love, like the last 3 that I played, I'm just like, God, this is the same as the last one.
Yeah.
It's just I'm getting tired of games being the same, and I understand why they do it because that's what makes the money.
Yeah.
But so if you're used to the third-person shooter controls, they work fine. The story, if you're into that sort of thing,
it's good.
It's good. It's just not. I mean, if it would have been 10 years ago when this was, not the norm, I would have had a totally different view of it. Oh yeah, wow, this is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's stagnant.
Basically,
just like
it's no different than any other third-person shooter. They just gave us the bullet time and bullet dodge.
Yeah.
That's
Which
really
a lot of games do anymore.
Yeah. So, is the game good? It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't love it. I don't hate it. And I can recommend several games that play better than this and are more fun than this, that are third-person cover-based shooters.
Yeah.
That I can always recommend. Now, I'm not going to do that. That's not what this is about. But you guys want to know about our recommendations for other shit, hit us up on Facebook. Let us know about this video. We'll tell you. But I paid $60 new for this, and I'm wishing I didn't.
Yeah, I don't pay.
I probably would have said. I probably would have been not angry if I paid $30 for this. $30.
I don't buy anything new until I play it first. So I didn't buy this at all. So I think the $6 for 3 nights out of the red box. I'm not happy with it, but yeah.
Well, it's better than my $6.
But and it's not that long, so you can spend $6 to rent it out of Redbox and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I think I beat it in 3 days.
I think I just plugged Redbox. That's a little weird.
It is weird. Well, while we're doing plugs, WYD Gaming, always hook us up. Always hook them up. Good game for PC gamers, console gamers, good guys, all independent. And it's all the truth,
just like
how they feel, just like us. No bullshit. That's just the way those guys are. Totally recommend them. Alicia's Anime just started hooking us up as well. So aliciasanime.com for all your anime needs. But they're also into video game stuff. So you want a Resident Evil Umbrella T-shirt? Those are the guys ahead. You know, check them out as well.
We're not even getting paid by these guys. That's enough. That's enough talking. Just mention their name. Just mention their name. We don't. When they start paying us, then we can tell people what they have.
Well, what's most important is us. And that's
us on Facebook and subscribing to this page and
liking
the videos,
following it, subscribing, and most importantly, TMG coming up.
Too many games. June 15th, 16th, and 17th we'll be there selling our art, talking about video games. We have a panel where we'll be talking about our art and video games.
And your beard?
My beard. I think tonight I'm going to take a picture of that. I forgot the graph. I made a graph for this game, but I forgot it at home. So I think I'm going to put a picture of that up on the Facebook tonight. So if you want to see I think it's hilarious.
There you go. An exclusive.
Exclusive on Facebook.
Only for Facebook.
Yeah.
So, like us on Facebook, like this channel, help us out. Meet us at Too Many Games at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center. We'll talk to you. We'll hang out. We'll talk video games and personal hygiene, because some of you people really fail at it, but we'll totally help you with that as well. So, we're pretty approachable. More Mike than me, surprisingly. Mike might hate video games, but he actually likes people.
I do. I love people.
Yeah, and I actually hate people. I think that's probably why I love pretty much everything. Like,
you like video games and hate people, and I like people and hate video games.
So come talk to Mike.
I used to like video games.
Leave me alone. Yeah, just leave me alone.
Yeah, leave him alone.
I'm just gonna sit in the corner drunk the whole time.
All right. Oh my god.
Adios.